Good morning, friends. How are you? Today's Saturday morning in my little craft room here in my little corner of the United States in West Texas. Yes, that's where I'm from. West Texas, not far from Lubbock. We get a lot of dry weather out here. Rain is fairly scarce. Storms are fairly common in the spring, and not as bad as up north from us, but we get some of it. But looking outside, it's a pretty day. Saturday. Happy Saturday to everybody, wherever you are. I want to welcome returning subscribers, and thank you for sticking with me. I want to welcome everyone that's a new subscriber. Welcome. I'm just getting situated here. Let's see, let me put that up just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Grab you a drink, my friends. I've got my second cup of coffee this morning out of some great coffee from coffeebeandirect.com. This is not a commercial. I just like it. You order it online. It's very, very good. Although it's not the be-all, end-all coffee, that's for sure. That is so good, friends. To all my coffee lovers out there, cheers. Or whatever you're drinking, cheers to you. So I want to invite anyone who is new, if you like the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate a comment. And please subscribe. I'm working to get my channel up there, and I've been here since the end of August, so moving along. And this is a channel about crochet and knit, so I do both. A little quick history. I learned as a child from my mother, who I love and miss every day. And when I'm doing these crafts, I feel close to my mother, because my mother was an avid crochet and knitter. She did both also and taught me both also. So you'll see switcheroozy here on this channel. I do both. I have 3 whips in progress. One is my knitted sweater that I showcased yesterday, and I'm trying to get that finished. My goal this year is to make a sweater, knit. I've made crochet cardigans and all, and crochet pullovers. But my goal this year in knitting is to conquer making a sweater, so I'm working on that. My second whip is a corner-to-corner blanket, and let me turn you around and I'll let you see that. It's a big honey of a blanket, right? It is heavy, friends. And I was having trouble with my shoulders and my arms, because no matter if you put it on a surface and crochet, that's all well and good, but you still got to turn the baby around to go back. So I've had this put up for a couple of months, actually. Come back around here where you can see me. Just because I've been trying to rest my shoulders and my arms. They tire. I guess as you get older, they tend to do that. And I'm no exception to that. So I've got this. And this corner-to-corner blanket is a surprise for my youngest son, who lives in Arkansas. And the next project, the next whip, is this granny square blanket. It's going to be a blanket. Yeah. And I've made the 5-inch granny squares, and I have sewed them together with a single crochet on the front, so it will have a little ridge on it, so it will be like stained glass. That's what I'm going for. So I have all the granny squares crocheted, I think. I still have a little yarn left, but I don't want to make it so heavy I can't work on it in the end, right? I mean, that's what happened to this corner-to-corner blanket. Let me take a sip of coffee. Mighty fine. That's very good. So today, actually I pulled this corner to corner blanket out last night and started working on it. And I was already so tired. It was near 9 o'clock and I'd been working. I work in this little room all day long. Well, I have responsibilities outside this room. If you're new here, it's just me and my husband living here in this house. It's a fairly big house. There's a lot of walking. And basically my husband helps as he can, but I do most everything around here. In the house. The cooking, the kitchen work, the laundry work, the housework, the bathroom work, all that stuff. As the yarn addict would say, all the things. I do all the things. That's a cute saying, by the way, Juan. If you're watching, which I don't know if you are, but I like that. But he's a great podcaster. So, Juan the Yarn Addict. If you haven't checked him out, please do. That's the name of his channel, Juan, Juan, the Yarn Addict. Easy to find. Okay, so I also do hook of the day. I started doing, because I'm a crochet hook hoarder, okay? I'll confess. He's a yarn addict, Juan. I'm a crochet hook addict. So the hook of the day today is an O-Fire Co hook. And this size is a 5.5 millimeter. And I don't know what this colorway is, but it's got some clear parts in it where you can see through it. And then it's got the color emerald, maybe. It's a lot of birthstones. I don't know what is green. I'm not sure, folks. I just got it because I like the color of it. It's not my birthstone. I'm a November baby, so this isn't me for sure. But anyway, here it is. And I thought I would pull my O-Fire out. I have all kinds, friends. If you're a follower of my channel, you know that. So today we're working with an O-Fire, and I like O-Fire. They're a bit shorter than a furls, as you can see. Let me see. Yeah, not a whole lot, but definitely a shorter shaft here on it to work with your stitches. And it's not as big around in the handle as a furls. And the heads are definitely not the same, but it is an inline hook. And I'm an inline girl. That's my preference. I know a lot of people don't like Susan Bates style, the inline, but I really, really like it. And tell me in the comments, what style do you like? Do you like the tapered boy crochet hook heads, or are you an inline Susan Bates girl? Just wondering. I think most people prefer boy. And I think I learned on I don't really know. Folks, I don't remember. I was a kid. I was 10, 11, 12 years old. I don't know. But whatever my mama used, that's what I used. So, I'm not sure. So, let me move this coffee over here out of the way. And let's chat and crochet and talk. I have some news to share with you. Not good news. Well, it's nothing in our lives, but something that's going on. Something that's going on in my life. So, folks, turn around. Put your heads down. I looked at my last video, and that lighting was not very good. So, I am trying to get more light in my work here, and I still don't think that's good enough. I have this light rigged up over here. I hope that's gonna work. I think you can see. So let me see here. I want you to see more of the crochet and less of me. So this is your regular stitch for the corner to corner. I know there's several variations of it I've seen online. I don't know anything about those. I'm believe it or not, fairly new crocheter. I learned from my mom, yes, when I was a kid. And I put it up through my teenage years. And I got married and had my first son. And he was about 3 years old before I pulled out my crochet again. I met a friend where I was living in Big Spring, Texas. And she crocheted. So we started hanging out. And I didn't have a job. Well, I was an Avon lady. Really, believe it or not. I was an Avon lady. And actually, my friends, I met her going door to door selling Avon. This was in the early 70s, okay? Do they still have Avon ladies that go door to door? I don't know. But back then it seemed like I don't know if it was, it seemed like a simpler time. It seemed like a safer time out in the world. Now, I don't know. I'm sure things went on that we'd never heard about because we didn't have the news like we have now. I don't know, but the more people you get, the more you can have some unsavory folks. Anyway, that's where I picked up crochet again. And it wasn't anything but crocheting the ripple stitch and making afghans. But it was crochet. And I didn't pick knitting up until, let me get back to crochet. And then I got pregnant with my second son, who was born in 1973. And I just put it up. It wasn't a priority. My motherhood was a priority back then. I had one 4-year-old and a new baby. So, that tells it all, right? I didn't have time for this. I was a busy mom. I loved being a mom. It's the greatest accomplishment of my life is being a mom and raising my 2 boys up to be Christian men. That was my goal, and that's what happened. So, I feel like God gave me those boys to teach and to raise and to learn about Jesus. And I feel like I have done what God asked me to do and enjoyed every minute of it, and I wish I'd have had more, okay? I wish I'd have had more than 2 children. But my ex-husband, who was their father, I was lucky to get the second one. And after we had the second one, he definitely didn't want any more. So that was the end of our children because of him. I should have learned from that. I should have learned from a lot of things that I didn't. That's how we are as humans, right? Hindsight's 20/20, but when you're in the mix of it, it's not easy to see the forest for the trees, really. But I enjoyed my boys. I always wanted a girl. Never had a girl. That's okay. I don't think I was meant to have a girl, folks. I'm a boy mom. I'm into all the baseball and the football, and I love boys. Little boys are the sweetest things. And I can't speak for little girls. All I know is from my own experience when I was a little girl. I just know my mom and I were so close. I guess, except for my children, whom I love with all my heart. She was my first love. The boys were my second love. And my mom was number 1 till they came along. And they had my heart, like children do. I got this all tangled up, folks. Can you see what a mess this is? Okay. But, tell me, leave me a comment. Do y'all like doing corner-to-corner blankets? Have you ever done one? This is not a tutorial. I'm just talking about it. I'm really not set up for tutorials. My camera doesn't focus very close. I mean, I've seen real good tutorials and you're right up there looking at it, but I don't think with this camera and setup here I have, I would be very good at tutorials. I'm good at yapping, talking, telling stories, but as far as tutorials, I don't know. I can just show you what I'm doing. So, I'm getting, it may not look like it, but I'm getting near I'm coming, I'm coming together with this blanket. I'm on the tail end of the end of it. And I want to get both of these blankets mailed off. The granny square blanket and this corner-to-corner blanket. I want to get them mailed off at the same time. Neither one of my boys know they're coming. So it will be a surprise. Coffee, my friends, coffee. And they both have new houses. They both moved. Well, my youngest one, they built their house out in the country in Arkansas. But my oldest one recently bought a house a couple of years ago in North Dallas. So they have new dwellings, and I want to. Well, actually, I'm doing this so that when I'm gone, the good Lord calls me home, they'll have something that I made. And I have things my mother made, and I look at them and I think, my mother put every stitch in this by hand, and it means so much to me. And I want my boys to have something like that. Now, when I get finished with these two, I hope within the next month. Ooh, I'm not putting a deadline, my friends. I do not like to give myself deadlines. I freeze up. Okay? I don't like the pressure. I am not a deadlines type of girl. No, I'm not. It seems like I go in reverse when I give myself a deadline. So, that's just my thoughts. But I hope to get this finished in a reasonable amount of time. Yes, I do. You know, this old fire hook, do y'all have any of these old fire hooks? They're pretty smooth. My friend Amanda over there at Tat Mama 73 and the Beg Brigade. Amanda, if you're watching, hi, my friend. Hi, my internet daughter. Well, she's the daughter I never had. Okay. I told her I would love to be her mama. So she calls me her internet mama, and I call her my internet daughter. Anyway, hi, Amanda. Amanda, the reason I'm talking about Amanda, she had an O-Fire hook, a beautiful turquoise O-Fire hook. I have one of those that color too, Amanda. I love it. And she gave it a couple of tries, and they're speedy. I'm not speedy, but I do all right with these O-Fire hooks. Yes, I do. Hold on, friends. I hear the cats. I'll be right back. I'm back. It was just one cat. Oliver. He wanted in. I don't know where I was. Oh, talking about just thieves. Thieves out in the internet world. Well, the bank I have is very good at stuff like that. I've never, and if it is, if I do get scammed and there's a problem, they stand behind it. So I've never lost any money. I've just lost time, and I've been inconvenienced, really. That's what it boils down to. Inconvenienced. But it's happened to my husband a few times. It's happened to me a few times. It happens. And I didn't even know it because I did check my bank account yesterday before I made the purchase, of course. I knew I had money in there, but I'd always double check it. And all was fine and well on the home front. But this morning, a criminal snuck in my bank account, tried to take money. So, oh, I don't know about this world, folks. And I'm sure it happens all the time. I'm just not privy to it. Except the few occasions I have dealt with it. Has that ever happened to y'all? Do y'all even use your debit card? I have a credit card also with that bank, through that bank. But we only use it for emergencies. So, I mean, I'm not without funds before I get my new card. And then I have to go in, and all the automatic with monthly subscriptions I have to change them all. And I think there's not that many. It's 3 or 4 of them. Enough, okay? It's enough. And no, I can't use my husband's debit card because he lost it in his house somewhere. And we've never found it because he took all his cards out of his wallet. He does that every now and then, and why, I don't know. And then he just lays them everywhere. So, then he can't find anything. Can't find his insurance card. He can't find his credit card. He can't find his debit card. I talked so much I forgot how many. 3 chains, friends. Not 4, okay? 3 chains and then 3 double crochets back into the chain space from the previous row. And there you go. Yeah, I like these old fire hooks. I can get some, well, I'm not speedy like my friends, but I can get some speed going. Uh-oh. There's the other cat. I'm not going to pause you, friends. I'm just going to be right back. I'm just walking to the door. Can you hear me, friends? Okay, go on. Oh, my gosh. I'm back, friends. I'm sorry, I couldn't see pausing that. It's just right real close. Excuse my absence. Excuse my absence. Yeah. So, I do like these hooks. Although, I'm a furls girl through and through. But, like I told y'all in the other video, if you watched it, I'm not buying any more furls. Number 1, I have all the sizes I need. Number 2, I have all the colorways and groups that I like. And number 3, they've raised the prices again. No, I'm not doing it. I guess if I didn't have what I wanted, I might do it, but I don't. I do. You know, I'm a hook fanatic. I have all kinds of hooks, and most of them, or quite a few of them, not most of them maybe, are from, uh-oh, look at that. Look at that, friends. I'm at the end of my yarn. Okay, where's the other yarn I brought over here? Oh, my goodness. Did I I bring another yarn over here? Oh, I didn't. Oh, my friends, my friends, my friends. I did somewhere, but oh, here it is, my friends. It's right over here where it should be in my little container that I hold the yarn for this particular blanket in. I have all the yarn for this blanket in one place. And so I don't know if I will get yarn barf or if it will work out well. It worked out not too bad, right, friends? I've seen it a lot worse than this. Yeah. All right, where is the end of you? Many a times, my friends, I get something and I try to pull it out and I get the worst mess to try to sort through that you've ever seen. But this one doesn't seem so bad. And of course I haven't weaved any ends in with this blanket, but I will. Of course I will. But as I said, if you've been watching me with big projects, friends, there's the very end of it. And I'm going to snip that little frayed piece off. So when it comes time to weave this in, I will have a nice smooth cut to stick my yarn needle in. And what I do, friends, I just tie a knot. I guess that's what you guys do too. Okay. Now, let me get back to where I was at. Okay. So, okay, off the subject of the scammers and the thieves and dishonest people among us out there. Maybe not among us, but among human society. Yes, they are among human society. I don't know. We just have to be careful, right? I mean, all of us. If you pay for anything online, they can get you. Just make sure you have a institution that watches your accounts, okay? For fraudulent activity. Yeah, I usually have happy things to tell or stories, but yes, that happened to me today. And friends, it's probably going to happen to me again sometime in the future. I'm not going to quit purchasing items, but I will be careful and thankful the institution I have keeps a close eye on anything that looks suspicious. And they will block your card and give you an email, and you can call them. And if all is wrong, they'll unblock it right then and there. But when they see fraudulent activity, yeah, there I am. There you are, friends. They do take action, so that's good. So, friends, I'm going to bid you farewell. I'm going to keep working on this blanket. I don't want to make this too long today. I want to say I love you, and so does God. My show is over. Until next time, maybe I'll be back tomorrow, or tomorrow's Sunday. I think we're going to church tomorrow, but maybe back in the afternoon. Okay, friends? Okay, show is over. It's a wrap. Please leave me a comment. Tell me what kind of crochet hook head you like the best, and any stories you have, and say hi, and please subscribe if you like my content, and give me a thumbs up, and it's a wrap. Bye, my friends. I love you.